Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rekt Capital and welcome back to the Rekt Capital channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Dash market cycle, and we're going to talk about a few key altcoin correlations that are associated with the Dash market cycle and what sort of implications this will have for altcoins at large. So let's dive into the video. This, of course, was a free edition of the Rekt Capital newsletter. Every Monday, I share cutting-edge macro insights similar to this article. This article gives you a good idea as to what to expect every Monday. Typically, Monday editions are for paid subscribers of the newsletter, so I've made this one free just to showcase what's going on in the altcoin market. And you guys know I was talking about Ethereum and Litecoin, the two being very correlated to each other, Litecoin lagging behind Ethereum. And of course, this is a chart I shared in a Christmas edition in the Rekt Capital newsletter, and ever since, Litecoin has been fantastic in just following through on the fractal, essentially, of this double bottom formation that Ethereum is forming. So Ethereum is a little further along in its cycle. Litecoin is still lagging behind, but be rest assured, if you haven't checked out the video as to why I think Litecoin is going to revisit its old all-time highs, then check it out in the top right-hand corner. Litecoin is going to continue to follow through on this cycle and follow Ethereum into old all-time highs and beyond as well. But Litecoin isn't the only altcoin that was painting this similar double bottom macro formation following Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash was also another one I mentioned in a mid-January newsletter, in the Rekt Capital newsletter, and ever since then, Bitcoin Cash has also seen fantastic appreciation, lagging behind Ethereum, perhaps even more so than Litecoin, which only just shows that Bitcoin Cash probably has a bit more ways to go in terms of fully synchronizing with its lag to Ethereum. So that's an interesting point. But speaking about Dash, because this is really a video about Dash, you can see that the Dash market cycle is one where you're also seeing a double bottom formation, but this double bottom formation is a bit more jagged compared to Litecoin. Litecoin is having a very nice, crisp, clean copy-paste, really a copy-paste version. If we just cycle back here, this is a copy-paste double bottom to the Ethereum double bottom. And if we look at the Bitcoin Cash one, you can see it's a bit more jagged. But you can also see that this is also the case with Dash, even more so. So the correlation of Dash to Ethereum and Bitcoin Cash to Ethereum is still very much there, but they are more jagged, which is just showcasing a lesser correlation. So Litecoin is more correlated to Ethereum, whereas Dash is less so, but still very much correlated. I hope that makes sense. Altcoins tend to be correlated to Ethereum, but depending on how correlated they are, they will really strictly follow Ethereum. But if they're less correlated, they'll adhere to their own historical price cyclicity, and Dash is a great example of that, because even though we still have that correlation, Dash has a very unique market cycle, and we're going to talk about this market cycle right now. In late November 2020, I shared this tweet where Dash was essentially showcasing a parabola accumulation range, just like it had been doing a few years prior. And you're seeing that in late November, Dash was indeed focusing on trying to accumulate, or at least establish itself in that accumulation range. And it's interesting because in the same time, November 30th, Dogecoin was actually forming a parabola support just like it had been doing in the past as well. And the reason that this matters is because Dogecoin cycles, as you can see here in the BTC pair, Dogecoin cycle. It's probably one of the most cyclical altcoins in the space. And when these cycles for Dogecoin occur from green to at least the red areas, we see increases in altcoin market cap, as you probably remember from one of my previous videos, where I talk about the macro perspective on Dogecoin, altcoins in general, altcoin market cap. So feel free to check out that video if you haven't also. But I talk about this in the newsletter as well. You can see that every time we've seen a confirmation of a new Dogecoin cycle, you can see that this has resulted in increases in altcoin market cap. And the altcoin market cap, of course, is lagging behind Ethereum's price action, like so. You can actually see that this is a U-shaped reversal. This is also a U-shaped reversal, but Ethereum has actually broken past this U-shaped reversal. It's broken out from this formation, whereas altcoin market cap is actually just revisiting the 2017 highs before moving actually higher to a discovery mode where it's going to try and find out a top going forward. So the reason I talk about all these things at once is because this is part of the macro broader picture for altcoins. The fact that altcoin market cap is correlated to Ethereum and all these other altcoins are correlated to Ethereum, and Dash being very similar to Dogecoin and them sharing those parabola-like features, it all is a testament to how Dogecoin is able to kickstart money flow into large caps, mid caps, low caps, and this happens at the same time that Ethereum starts to rally as well. So the fact that Dogecoin was forming this parabola support and then actually took off, rallying 1,750% into price discovery to make a new all-time high for the very first time in its history, quite a historic event. Seeing Dogecoin do this from its own parabola support leads me to believe that we're going to see something similar from Dash. We're going to see a parabolic advance from Dash as it breaks out from this accumulation range, and we've already seen Dash double in the past week or two already. So we're already seeing exponential price action from Dash as it's exiting its accumulation range. And the fact that Dogecoin confirms Ethereum price action and kickstarts money flow into other altcoins, the fact that Dogecoin is so correlated with Ethereum in some interesting, curious way, Dogecoin is also correlated to another altcoin, to another large cap, and that is Dash, which is why this Dogecoin cycle is important to bear in mind when thinking about the Dash market cycle. And if we just take off the logarithmic view for Dash's market cycle over here, you'll notice how the previous parabola market cycle from before isn't even visible. It's not even visible in the non-logarithmic chart, which just goes to show how much potential upside Dash has after breaking out from its accumulation range right over here. Really interesting to see, because the technicals behind Dash's price action are forecasting further upside, and it's not just the technicals that are foreshadowing further price increases in Dash, but the tokenomics also showcase something really interesting. For instance, masternodes, right? We have 48%, around 48% of circulating Dash is locked up in masternodes, and that contributes to the scarcity of available Dash on exchanges, which is of course influencing the price action in its own way as well, because scarcity enhances value, much like the Bitcoin halving has dramatically affected the price action of Bitcoin. But it's not just this masternode component, it's also user adoption. Wallets on active devices have increased a exponential amount, and we're seeing that economic transactions that have taken place since 2015 are rapidly growing, and it's pretty much been a vertical growth over here for economic transactions for Dash. And of course, if you'd like to check out this article in a bit more depth and read the details, feel free to check out the link to the newsletter, to the free newsletter down below in the description. My closing thoughts in this newsletter essentially are that we are now breaking past the old 2017 highs right over here on the altcoin market cap. And the reason that this matters is that the last time we've seen this, and I talk about this in yesterday's video, the last time altcoin market cap broke past its old 2014 all-time highs, back in December 2016, roughly speaking, we saw an increase, a parabolic increase of 27,000% towards the upside to make a new all-time high in December 2017. So it took altcoin market cap over a year, just over a year, 380 days roughly speaking, to rally 27,000% to make a new all-time high for altcoin market cap. So the fact that altcoin market cap is now on the cusp of breaking its 2017 highs, much like it did in the past, now conducting a retest attempt of its previous all-time high. Once we have this retest attempt confirmed, we're gonna proceed. It's gonna proceed an increase in altcoin market cap. And that's what excites me, because altcoin market cap is just starting. The 2017 highs in 2017 were the finish line for altcoin market cap. And in 2021, it looks like this will be the starting point for altcoin market cap. And Dash is also no exception to that, along with many other altcoins, because Dash is also on the cusp of a new trend in of itself. It's currently breaking out from its parabola accumulation range, peaking out past this parabola resistance, recently retesting the top of this parabola range as a support, fully confirming that a new trend is on the horizon. And it would be really interesting to see if Dash can actually really follow Dogecoin. Not in the same magnitude as Dogecoin, because the market caps are different, but the fact that Dash is now beginning a new cycle only lends further testament to how the money flow cycle is really going to start kicking off and enabling investor money flow to circulate their profits into smaller and smaller altcoins for the alt season to continue in full force. And that's about it for today's video update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please of course leave a like, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to check out the link in the description down below to read this newsletter. It's of course free for everybody to read. Check it out. I'm Rekt Capital, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Speak soon.